Oh,
Hey Gary!
Hey, look who's here. What's going on?
I think it's that time that we do another vlog.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, hang on a second. Now, how are we going to do it this week? We got Dennis with Coffee Walk. We've got Richard with, what does he call it?
Beer Walk.
Beer Walk. I'm thinking Tequila Walk. What do you say?
Grab your tequila and let's go.
So on this episode, this will be the first one we show you. We're doing all Chevy trucks this week. So this is a 1950 Chev. Beautiful color on them. I think it's called Autumn Wood Metallic is the name of the color. And then of course we kicked it up a little bit with some extra pearl and metallics that are in it. Got a fairly good sized tire on it. So we have the fenders off right now because we've already spliced them and moved them. But we're also going to have the exhaust tips coming out of the fender on each side. So we have to do the final cut before we spray those, so that's why it's not on there right now. But I just wanted to give you an idea of the colors inside. It's real sharp. Chris did these up. He's one of our upholstery people. We've got Chris and Carrie. So they did a real nice job here. It's like a 3-color. It's got a weathered outer look with almost like a, I don't even want to call it an ostrich, it's not real ostrich, but just a gorgeous look. And then they dragged the outside color in, same with the dash. So we've got custom gauges, chrome column, we've got the custom console with the stereo system in it. It's got the speakers front and rear, with the sort of a nice brown carpet in it. We'll show you on the other side when we get around it. We have a headliner with 450 optic tubes in it. So at night they can click it on and it looks like the night sky. Kind of interesting. So
that's like the Rolls Royce headliner, is it?
The Rolls and the Bentleys, I think, do it. I think some Mercedes, some guys use it in limos too. So
super cool.
It's kind of neat. We're just waiting on the rest of the stuff. We've got electric windows to put in it. Like I said, the gauges and stuff. We've got to put the headliner in next, and then once those bow pieces are in, we'll be able to do the front glass. We've got all new wiper arms and motors and stuff for it. Some really neat detail on this one. The running boards have got a little lick out because the fenders were wider, so that all sort of flows with it. It's a small block with an overdrive automatic in it. So it's going to start to go together over the next week or two. Slowly start piling the parts on it. So we'll do an update on this one further down the road. I'm going to take you around, show you a couple more Chevys that we have. We have a 91 red one that's actually Bill's just dropping it down. We did motor, cooling system on it. We're doing a custom exhaust for it. So we didn't paint this one, it's just, just a freshening up. It was such a nice clean truck. And then we have another one, a 66, that we did rear end gears on it and sorted out a whole bunch of problems. It had a fuel injection unit put on it, didn't run right, and gearing was way off in it. So we fixed all that up, but we'll just show you around this. Yeah, this one is, we didn't do any restoration or custom work on it. This is a good client of ours. We did a really nice triple black Olds cutlass for him. So he bought this for his wife, and they had some work done at a shop up north and just wasn't running right. So when we checked the gears and the way it was all set up, it was like a 3.0 in that range of real doggy stuff. So we put 373s in it. Bill fixed and retuned the fuel injection unit. Just a bunch of little stuff. But electric fan, we've got it all wired in now, so it doesn't, you don't have it humming all the time. It comes on when it's supposed to. So they're picking it up on Monday, which is nice, and there'll be another one gone. We don't get much chance to do this partial stuff anymore. We're so busy doing all the big stuff. So Bill's working on this one right now. This is a 91, real clean truck. Bill does the engine building here, so he's just done this nice little 350 for it, and got all the front all cleaned up and detailed. He's just working on the headers. As much as we like to say that they come right out of the box and bolt in, they don't, so they need a little tweaking. This one's going to have some custom exhaust and exhaust tips and stuff on it. You know, it's another partial job. Again, we don't normally get much of this opportunity anymore because we're so busy with all the builds in the building, but if it's Chevy trucks, there's another one.
How many kilometers are on this truck? This thing is super clean.
It's very clean. This guy's real fussy about his stuff, and you can tell, like, it's had a few things done to it. You know, originally I think it got bopped in the top of the box at the back, and somebody did work on it years ago, but it's, you know, it's pretty clean. That's what I liked about it when I saw it. I went, this guy obviously cares, so let's do a nice job on it, right? I'll take you in the back. I'm going to show you Phil's 64 that we're doing. There's a custom chassis already made, and I think you have been actually working on the body.
I have.
I'll take you in the back and show you. So we're in the back here for give you a little bit of, you know, where we're at with this 64. So this is the custom chassis that Dave made, and we've got everything positioned now, so we're ready to start welding the final in. This is going to have an LS with a Whipple supercharger, really nice looking motor, all serpentine system on the front, 6-speed automatic, and then one of our Fab 9 rear ends, so you can see the safety loops all in, the bracketry for the rear end, the 9-inch Ford rear end. There's going to be some neat stuff on this. We're going to do the truck's going to be a blue, the frame's going to be silver, and the floor of the box is going to be a clear Lexan. So when you look down, you'll be able to see all the workings through the floor of the truck in the box. You'll be able to see all the rear suspension, the tank, the lines, the suspension. It's going to look really sharp. And we're probably going to do a blue light underneath it on the frame rails in between the box. So at night you'll be able to light all that up as well. So where we're left with at the moment is we were back ordered on a lot of parts that we needed for the suspension. So we have all those fittings now. So next up is the A-arms for the front, and then we can finalize that. There's a couple little mounting brackets for the radiator, and then we're going to start smoothing it all out and getting it ready to be painted. Come around the back and I'll show you the cab and the front end. So now we're in the back of the body shop. This is the cab and front end for Phil's 64. So Mike's been working away here on all the gaps. Everything, when we get these things, they're all out, you know, so we get them as tight as possible. We use sometimes we'll spend a week just on a door, you know, to get all the gaps straight. This is going to look really sharp. In the engine bay, we're going to have custom wheel wells and front pieces around the rad, give it a really custom look. There's custom rims being made for this truck right now. The rears are 24 by 15s and the fronts are 22 by 8.5. So it's a whole lot of rim, real nice stuff. Comes out of California, a guy called Shot Wheels, and the stuff there is just beautiful. And we're really looking forward to it because we can, you know, finalize the fenders on the rear and stuff like that. Hours and hours and hours of work that go into these things. How long have you been working on this one, doing the gaps in the body?
This one here, about a week on the gaps.
On the gaps, yeah.
And then we just finished the floor and got that all finished up and smoothed out.
I can see where you've been doing it here and stuff.
And they never fit like this, do they?
Oh no.
As we can see in the other black truck on the other side there.
You know, when you get them to the factory, they're all out of whack. And so, you know, it takes a lot to get these where they need to be. And the thing is, you know, people go, how could you spend, you know, 300 hours or 400 hours, but it's not hard to do, or more. It depends. Like, that's why the price of this stuff is so high to do. You know, it's just hour after hour. But this is going to be real sharp. We went through multiple different colors of blue, and Phil and his wife picked out a really nice color, and I can hardly wait to do this. Thing's going to look sharp, especially with those rims. Another one. Stay tuned.
What are you working on there, Chris?
Whoever invented Starlight headliners.
That's what this is. This is all fiber optic, is it?
Yeah.
And you had to hand drill all these holes?
450.
450? Wow.
Needless to say, I'm not that popular right now in here.
And this is a small kit.
Yeah, this is the smaller one. Like a lot of them, they have over 1,000, like 1,200 lights. So this is,
Wow.
yeah.
Is this, can you change the color on this? Or is it one color, just a white?
It's fully remote control. You can change the whole thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, the idea is, you know, look up at the roof and it's got that, you know, night sky look to it. It's going to be pretty neat when it's all done.
What kind of power source does it hook up to?
It's got a little module with,
Does it?
with an LED light. So it's the ends that light up, really.
No way, that is so cool. Oh, you can even see it.
And they're going to change color, so.
And actually, the fellow's wife picked this up and he was like, no. And anyway, so she got what she wanted in there. And that's, this is a big job for these guys. It's a lot of work. Carrie's just in the middle of finalizing these. These are Denali seats, base of Denali seats for Phil's 64 C10. So you can see that they've lowered the back and she's filled all that in with foam as well. All the armrests for a lot of work. You've got them all zipped in and out, right, for on those. And then did the embroidery on the back with the 664 for the year. So this is going to be nice, and the console will all match, and panels and roof, etc. So going to be really sharp. We're working on basically the start of a Denali console, and then we're kind of modifying it to make it fit. So stay tuned. More goodies. Thanks for joining us this week. Next week, the one you've all been waiting for to see how we're doing, will be the 70 Charger. We're going to revisit that. Dave's working away on the frame right now. We got to put new quarters on it. So stay tuned, come back for another week, and we'll have more Dodge Charger for all you Mopar fans.